I just want to say thank you all for coming out here, elementary especially. We've had, as you all know, we've had David with us for about 2 days now. Showing the band and the choir kids a bunch of stuff. He's in the big leagues, so he knows about everything. So yeah, let's give him a round of applause.
I am so stoked. My name is Snyder, and it has been such a pleasure to be able to be here working with you guys for the past 2 days. And today, we're going to show you guys what we got. We're going to show you what the band's got, and I'm going to show you what I've got. My name is Snyder, and I'm a pianist and composer, and it's such a pleasure for me to share not only a slice of my art, but my story with you all today. And honestly, this is my goal. My goal is that by the end of this, you would see that the piano says it better. I mean, every single story has a hero, right? And in my story, piano's the hero. So check this out. in the tiny, random city of Thompson, North Dakota. Yeah. I come from a family of 10 kids. Yes, 10 children. I'm talking like real children. Not fur babies, although we had those too. I'm talking like 10 real kids. And it was crazy. I mean, I love my family, but it was insane. And, you know, growing up, I couldn't help but wonder where I fit. You know, like, what's me? What's mine? Who am I? And so when my mom told me that I was going to start taking piano lessons, I was ecstatic. You see, the piano's a pretty funny place to take an identity crisis. Because, like, what kind of piano player am I going to be? We talked about this, right? Like, I got options. Like, I could be the, classical pianist. Or I could be like the cool guy, you know, just like in the choir room. What's up, ladies? Wanna come to the choir room and we could, defy gravity? Or I could be the kid that only plays video game songs, you know, like... one Christmas song. And every year is like, oh, Christmas, yeah! Jingle bells. Or I could be the one and only, the dreaded. We all know that guy. Or I could be the sing-along guy. You know, something a little bit like, should we do it? Let's do it, let's do it. Let's all sing the song together. If you don't know the song, you can come in and have a shout. Okay? Here we go. Small town girl. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a small town girl. Let's hear it, everybody. In a lonely world. She's a midnight train going anywhere. City boy, here we go. Just a city boy. Born and raised in South Detroit. She's a midnight train going anywhere. To the chorus, here we go. Don't stop. Don't stop believing. Yeah, hold on to that feeling. Sweet lights, people. So I got options, right? Woo! You know, like, what kind of piano player is this? Well, I started to learn the piano, and then I began taking lessons with the person who would tell me exactly who I would be at the piano. And it didn't take long for things like perfectionism, expectations, and the desire to fit in to start getting in the way. Exhibit A! Mrs. Halverson. In one word, opinionated. When I started taking piano lessons with Mrs. Halverson, I became determined to be the perfect student. And it was intense, because as a kid, desperate for identity, this piano thing, no, it didn't just become a part of me. Oh, no. It was me. And Mrs. Halverson taught me to sit straight, curved fingers, impeccable timing, and perfect classical music. Slowly, however, please don't tell Mrs. Halverson, I discovered that I love to improvise, to compose. You see, improvising is just playing whatever's on your heart. And I thought, wait, what if we turn this song into something like cinematic movie moments? Well, then I was like, wait. This would actually sound so good as like the dirtiest, funkiest song you've ever heard. Hear me out. Come on. Wait, this would actually sound so good as like smooth jazz. We might as well just make this song hip hop now, right? Hear me out. But no. Mrs. Holverson was not a fan of improvising and composing. And I just remember hearing this voice in my head saying, David! Yes? David? David! Don't you dare compose because not only are you bad at it, but there's no way for you to write it all down. It is wrong. In the world of music, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. Composing is wrong in the world of music. So I stopped. Okay, for a while. And then one day I was minding my own business in my bedroom. I could have been doing who knows what. And my piano started making eyes at me. Stop. Literally. And I thought, maybe I could secretly compose something. No. Mrs. Holverson wouldn't want me to compose. No composing, she said. No composing. Okay, maybe just once. And so like a sneaky teenager, right under the nose of Mrs. Holverson, against everyone's expectations of me and against all of my desires to fit in, I sat down and I composed. And one of the first songs that I ever composed was about a storm, which I told you guys about today and yesterday during our class. And I'd love to show you the complete composition. I started composing this song when I was around 14 years old, and it's about the eye of the storm. This is Eye of the Storm. is exactly what happens next. You see, it didn't take long for my love for improvisation and composition to get in the way of this intense classical world, and let me just say, it didn't go very well. It just felt like whenever the tiniest bit of the real me came through, this love to like improvise or compose, it just ruined everything. And so, after one really bad competition my senior year of high school, I quit the piano. I moved to Los Angeles. I went away from North Dakota, and I found myself asking the exact same questions, like, I don't really know where I fit, and I definitely don't know what to do about this whole piano thing. But then, I got completely surprised in a totally different area of life with one of the best gifts God has ever given me. In Los Angeles, I met a lot of incredible people. I met my friend Daniel and Wyatt and my wife Amanda. And slowly, I began to become inspired again. And I started to compose. And so for this next song, this is about my wife. It's called Cloud Watching With You. We're gonna cut the lights for this one, the spotlight on the piano, and I want to show you guys a cinematic film that I created with this composition in mind. Cinematic and moving moment. Because this is the part in my story where I started to approach the piano again. We can keep the spotlight on here. I started to approach the piano again, but it felt hard. and frustrating. It felt like whenever I was trying to play the piano, I couldn't help but think that it wasn't perfect, and that it wasn't right, and I was never going to fit in or have a voice at this instrument. And so this next song is about that feeling, when that really, really good dream that you're having suddenly gets hard, and scary, and disorienting. This is probably one of my personal favorite compositions of mine, and it's called Nightmare. around this time, just got married, in love with my amazing wife, that I started to approach the piano again. And Amanda looked at me, and she said, David. Hey, yeah, Amanda, what's good? You know, I feel like you should just play piano for fun. Fun. Man, you want me to play piano for fun? Man, we live in Los Angeles, like I can't even afford to have fun. Because like, honestly, like, if I were to, because I'm just trying to say, if I were to like actually play the piano, can't you see that I'm hoping? David, can you try? For me? Okay, sure, yeah, maybe I could try to play the piano for fun, but like, what's fun? You know, like, what do you want me to do? Play something like, Wait a second, that actually was kind of fun. And then I was like, wait, fun. Wait, Amanda, I think I've got an idea. Check this out! Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Okay, I got an idea. Here we go. Hey, come on. Let's hit up the music. good. It felt like I could finally look at the piano and breathe again. And in my head, I was like, oh, okay, this is Halverson. Look, I love this thing. And I know that I don't play it like you do, but I can't keep pretending. And so I'm gonna keep playing. And I'm gonna play like me. And so I began to hear melodies and harmonies and layers and rhythms again, all building from the ground up. And I'd love to show you what that could look like, what composing could look like. You know, sometimes a composition can just start with a simple melody. We're gonna try this out with the sound system. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna use this looper pedal down here, and we're gonna start with a melody. Here's a simple melody. We're gonna loop it. Hear that? And now we're gonna add a pad. It's just gonna fill things out. Here we go. See? And now we're gonna add harmony. Harmony always complements the melody. Here we go. Hear that? Now we're going to add just a high texture. Here we go. Okay, it's coming together, it's coming together. Now let's add some strings. I absolutely love strings. So let's add strings. We're making a composition. Here it's coming together. And now I can just improvise on top of it. Here we go. So I'm back in. So I'm back in. I'm composing, I'm performing, and I absolutely love it. And you know, I think about Mrs. Halverson and those classical piano competitions all the time. And honestly, I'm so grateful for them. I mean, Mrs. Halverson got me playing, and she got me playing great. And I feel like I discovered my voice and my sound, both because of all the mess and in spite of it. You know, for the longest time, I thought that I needed the piano to tell me who I am. But now, it's just another way for me to talk about who I am. Because for me, for my story, and what I want to say in the world, it feels like most of the time, the piano says it better. And so these past couple days, we've been able to work together to discover what improvisation really is. And so I want to invite our band students to come on up to the stage, because we want to show you, yeah, give it up, give it up. All these great musicians. Yeah. Okay, y'all, this is what's crazy. As they sit into their places, this is what's crazy. I have been here, I flew in from LA on Monday. I came in on Tuesday. Tuesday and today is all I've had with you guys, and I've only had 45 minutes with them. And you're about to see, okay, all ears over here, and we're about to see improvisation in action. We talked about composing and improvisation. So we have 3 soloists today, and after each solo, I want you to wait to clap, and at the very end, go crazy. Because these guys took 45 minutes to bravely learn this song last minute with me, and it's going to be crazy. Okay, how you guys feeling? Great, great. Let's have everybody just play the first note of what we're doing today. So, trombones, you guys are going to be playing C's and flutes. You guys all start playing your C's, and then our saxophones are going to be playing A, right? Everyone know their first note? Yeah. French horns are going to be playing G. Our trumpets are going to be playing D. Let's just hear that first note. 1, 2, 3, 4. First note, awesome. Everybody? Yeah. Okay. Y'all aren't even ready for this. So, it's about to go down. We got a little beat. We got a little chord progression. And you're about to see these guys improvise. Okay. Hear that? We're going to start with trombones and flutes. Get ready. And 1, 2, 3, 4. C, C. There you go. Yeah. Come on, trumpets. Here we go. D, da, na, na. Da, da. Nice. Let's make that D really strong. Here we go. Sweet. Okay. Let's bring in some drums. 1, 2. Saxophone. Here we go. Da, da, da. Sweet saxophone. Nice. Great. French horn, come on in. Woo! Everybody. Yep. Justin, glad you stand up. Just trombones and French horn. Bom, bom. Done. Trumpet, come on in. Keep going, Justin. 1, 2, ready, go. Keep going, Justin. Yeah, Justin! Okay, everybody together. All right, Leah, let's have you come on up. Yeah, Leah's gonna stand up. Keep going, everybody. Leah's turn to improv. Just trumpet. 2, 3, only trumpet. Everybody, nice and strong. You can start in a second. 1, 2, 1. Just saxophones. Everybody out and saxophone. guys can put your instruments down and go sit back down again. So sweet. Oh man. Killed it. They killed it. 45 minutes. That's what you get. Pretty good. That's pretty damn good. All right. So that's the end of this show for now. But I wanted to ask if you guys have any questions for me about music or my story before we wrap up. Any questions? Anybody? Yeah. Say that again.
Right now.
Yeah, that was all on purpose. All the music, we made that on the spot. Yeah. Pretty awesome. Any other questions? Yeah. I played piano for around 4 years. So I moved to LA for like 4 years. I didn't play. Yeah?
What does Mrs. Halverson think now?
That's a really good question. When I did my first tour around a year and a half ago, I told my mom not to invite Mrs. Halverson because I was coming through North Dakota for some shows, and Mrs. Halverson found out through the news, and I was terrified. And when Mrs. Halverson came, this is kind of a funny story, I found out like an hour before the show that she was going to be there. It was a sold-out show. And I was like terrified. It was like the most nervous I've ever been. And the moment I finished the show, she was backstage there, ready to meet me. And I was like, Mrs. Halverson, hey, what's up? And she was like, hey. And I was like, what did you think of the show? Like, what did you think? And all she said was, I really love the modern lighting. Yeah, the modern lighting. And that's all she said. So, yeah, you know, she didn't talk about the music or anything. Yes, in the back. Thank you. I actually have one more song for you guys after this question, so it's gonna be fun. Yes, and pink. Yeah. How did I get back into the piano when I quit for 4 years? I just started by having fun with it. Because when the pandemic hit, I started recording all my compositions and posting videos online. I made content on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and stuff. And so when the pandemic hit, I started making content, and I was like, I don't know, I have a couple ideas, I'm gonna do it. And the videos started working. And then that's when I was on America's Got Talent and opened for Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, and Flo Rida, and started collaborating with artists like that. Yes. Yeah. Yes, guitar would be my second favorite. But piano takes up most of my time. I get pretty busy with piano. Yes. Eye of the Storm? Yeah, that's a good question. It took me over a year to compose. Yeah. But now I play it all the time. Any questions? Yeah, what's your question? Some of them. So because my compositions are so complex, it's really hard to notate. So I normally hire somebody to notate them for me because it would just take me so many hours. I could do it, but I'm not a professional transcriber. So yes, you can I sell my sheet music online. But yeah, really cool. Other questions? Yes.
So was Mrs. Halverson happy about it?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day she was proud. I just think it's not really what she expected. But I feel like when she came to my second tour, I had a much better interaction with him, and she was like, this is amazing. I never could have seen this coming. So yeah, I think at the end of the day she's proud of me. How about you? The guitar? Y'all, I learned the guitar kind of recently. I got this guitar like 2 years ago. I did my first tour, and it was only 2 pianos, and I was like, I want to run around. Like, I've got to be able to run around, so I got a guitar. And it's super fun. You guys played it earlier, right? How about you, dude? I was 8 years old. Yeah, which is kind of late in like the classical world, I'd say. Yeah? I love North Dakota. Yeah, this is home. 100%. North Dakota's the bomb. Sweet. Yeah. I love playing my own compositions because I feel like they're like part of me. But I love doing like pop and hip hop and rock. Like a lot of what we did in our classes and a lot of improvisational stuff, that's my favorite stuff. Yeah.
What song do you play on the piano?
I play a lot of songs on the piano. A lot of what I do is improvisation, so I just make it up on the spot. So I'm constantly learning new songs. Yeah.
I kind of have two questions. So, what's your favorite place you ever toured at, and also, what is the biggest thing that you've taken away from your entire experience as being a pianist and like quitting for 4 years and all that? Like, what's your biggest advice for anybody?
That's a great question. She asked, what was my favorite place that I toured, and what was my biggest takeaway? My favorite place I toured, probably the Bahamas. I did a bunch of shows in the Bahamas. That was fun, you know? And I performed in Spain some, which was really fun. So that all feels like exciting because it's like far away. I just finished performing in New York a little bit ago, so that was fun. My biggest takeaway is honestly to let go and have fun. Sounds dumb, but like, I believe in the 30-30 method. Half of your practice time, spend doing what you want to do. The other half, spend what you don't want to do. So you're always enjoying something, but also growing in something. Yes, teacher over there. Yeah, I don't do a lot of sight reading now. I try to practice like 3 hours a day, and I have like a 20-minute block where I sight read. I haven't gotten commissioned to work with orchestras yet, so I know that that's coming, so I'm starting to work more on my sight reading than I need to. But I mainly do this style of performances in different theaters. Are your hands up in the very, very back? No? Yes. What was I being chased by? I don't know, I developed that music video because I was like, it felt like running away from something. It felt like being stuck in a nightmare. And so my friends, they had a kid that looked just like me. And I was like, let's just like make a monster and like have him get chased. It could be a bear, who knows? We had like a guy with a black sheet over him. I don't know if you can tell in the background, just like moving around. Yeah, how are you? How long have you been on social media? Well, when I moved to Los Angeles, I started modeling, and so I was doing like a lot of modeling stuff on social media. So I've been on social media for like 10 years, but I've been doing piano content for like 3 years, 3.5 years. Yeah. My favorite place to perform? I don't know, probably LA, because a lot of my friends are in Los Angeles, and everybody really gets really hyped. So I've done a lot of shows in Los Angeles. Yeah. You can look it up yourself. I've got over 100K. I'm like 109K or something on YouTube. Yeah, Instagram is my biggest platform. Yeah.
How long did it take to learn the piano that good?
Took a lot of time. I've been playing for 17 years. Yeah. Oh, sorry, longer than 19 years. Wow, math. 19 years. Yeah, I'm 27. Any other questions? Sweet. Okay. Oh, yeah? What's your question? The guitar, not that long, because I'd already been improvising a lot. The hardest part about the guitar was figuring out how to actually make it not sound like muddy and sound good. So, there's so many different sounds, right? So what was hardest about it was figuring out like how do I make this sound good in a song, and then how do I use this whammy to adjust the sound. So when I hold the whammy bar down, it gives it like a guitar kind of feel. Yes. Yeah, you. Yeah. How did I do it? Man, very carefully. It took a lot of work. Yeah. A lot of practice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So in the keyboard, man, I don't know, I feel like I've been growing all throughout. The past 4 years is when I really started improvising. As you can tell, like, Mrs. Halverson didn't teach me to improvise, so I really started to improvise more and use my classical repertoire in modern music most recently. And so my next song I'm going to play for you is actually a hip-hop classical piece. And so this is probably my most like famous piece that I've released. Let's do like 2 more. Yeah. Yes. March 19th. Anybody else? Yeah.
What's your soul?
Yep. I play the guitar some, but mainly just the piano. Yeah. The hardest song that I can play? Probably this next one I'm about to play for you. Probably. I don't know, I played a lot of, probably some classical pieces. A lot of people say Rushy, but it's not that hard. No? Great question. Actually, Julia. Actually, where is Julia? Isn't she the best? She's the absolute best. So I've collaborated with some other schools in North Dakota, and Julia and I have a mutual friend, and we coordinated this together. So, yeah, she's the best. She's the best. Okay, are you guys ready for the final song?
Yeah.
Okay, this song is called Beethoven.
Yes.
Beethoven.
I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. Where are your flashlights? I like my flashlights.
Let's cut the lights and do the spotlight. Make it dramatic, you know? Guys, thank you so much. It's such an honor to be here. You guys are awesome. So much fun. Have an awesome day.